Hello Sunshine, I'm Steph and welcome back to my YouTube channel where each week I share with you guys tips on how to turn your passions into paid gigs as a freelancer online. Now, over the last few months, I've been sharing with you guys a lot of strategy about how you can start as a freelancer, build up your freelancing business, and have the most optimal gigs and images and videos and ways to sell your services. But let's go ahead and rewind today. What services do you even want to sell? Today I want to talk about how stay-at-home moms or stay-at-home dads are perhaps the perfect candidates to become freelancers selling services online. I want to share with you 3 reasons why stay-at-home moms, stay-at-home dads. I'm just going to say for the rest of the video stay-at-home moms, but please know that I mean either. Why you guys may be perfect as freelancers because you need 3 things out of a job if you're going to be able to get your job done as a busy stay-at-home mom. And then I also want to help brainstorm some ideas that you could sell online as a freelancer, whether that be on Fiverr.com or some of the other many freelancing platforms that you can choose from that I've talked about in previous videos. Wherever you're selling, let's go ahead and brainstorm together some things that you could sell that perhaps are your specialty, your niche, your area of knowledge, things that you are super good at that other people that aren't parents have no clue about, like me, okay? So stay tuned today as I go into those details about why you should consider freelancing if you're a stay-at-home mom, and we'll get some juices flowing of some ideas of what you can sell, all right? Now, if you haven't yet watched last week's video, go watch it here. I shared with you how I was able to make over $500 for 1 hour of freelancing work and how you can do the exact same thing to make whatever you feel you're worth as a freelancer someday. Go check that out here. Also, if you are loving learning about freelancing, really feel like, okay, this feels right, I'm getting those butterflies, I'm buzzing with excitement about perhaps selling my freelancing services online, then be sure to subscribe to this channel. That way you just get a little notification on YouTube each week that's like, hey, Steph just put up a new video, go watch it. It's your reminder to stay up to date on what's going on in the freelancing world and how you can be the best freelancer out there, all right? All right, attention stay-at-home moms, stay-at-home dads, whoever you are, if you're a parent, then listen up. Today I want to share with you the 3 reasons why you should seriously consider freelancing as a side hustle or side income, because you have expert knowledge, expert tools to become a fantastic freelancer. But you really need these things out of a side hustle if you're going to be able to get that work done while also being a very, very busy stay-at-home parent, all right? So what are the 3 things that I feel stay-at-home moms really need out of a job? Well, I'm going to share that with you in just a second, but first I just want to share with you a little story, a little backstory as to how I got these ideas. You guys know I am a dog mom, so I am not a mother. I do not have children of my own. I do not plan on it. I am a dog mom and I love it. That's who I was born to be. As you can see, I am a stay-at-home mother, but a dog mom, and I do admit it isn't much easier. He takes lots of naps, he gives lots of cuddles, he doesn't have any appointments or meetings or practices to be at. He's just a pretty chill guy and I love it. So I am not a mother, but I did spend a weekend babysitting a 2-year-old toddler a couple weekends ago, and it taught me a lot of lessons. I learned a lot about why I don't want to be a parent, but I also gained a lot more respect for parents. I was like, oh my goodness, it sounds so easy to be a stay-at-home parent, but wow, it was stressful. I was busy, nonstop, going, not much time for myself, let alone to work on a side hustle. So I gained a lot of experience during that babysitting weekend. I realized that from the moment she woke up crying to the moment she laid down for her nap, I did not have time for work. So I realized, number 1, if you're a stay-at-home mom or parent, you most likely don't have a ton of time. So it's hard to commit to a side hustle job that requires a certain number of hours per week, right? How can you commit to 10 hours a week or 20 hours a week when you really don't know how much time you're going to have from day to day as a parent whose kids are always evolving, changing, their schedules are changing, their hobbies and interests, their soccer practice, their dance, recitals, everything is always changing. So how can you commit to a certain amount of time? Which is why freelancing may be the perfect side hustle, because with freelancing, you decide what gigs you take. You get to decide what you list. You get to decide which projects you accept or decline. And so that way you can manage how much work you take on. So you take on just the right amount to bring in that side income and help you feel fulfilled and let you get to kind of work on your passions, but not so much that it stresses you out and you feel like you've overcommitted your time, right? So reason number one, stay-at-home parents should really consider freelancing is just because you are able to control and manage the time you spend on this side hustle, and it's totally up to you and your decision, all right? Let's move on to the second reason. So while I was babysitting, I realized, like I said, okay, not much time, got it, starting to understand this. You know, it seems simple, just let them play, but no, they're not self-sufficient. They need a lot of eyes on them at all times. I get it now, okay. The second thing I realized is if I wanted any moment to do any sort of work on my phone, I had to do it very quickly and it had to be on my phone. There was no whipping out my laptop, getting Wi-Fi while we're at the museum and she's playing. No. If I want to get anything done, I don't have time to pull out my laptop and connect to Wi-Fi. I've got to do it on my phone. It's got to be within seconds, under a minute long, if I'm going to get it done while I'm also keeping an eye on this baby, right? So I really gained a lot of appreciation for stay-at-home moms and parents because I realized, okay, you guys need a side hustle job that you can do very quickly from your phone and manage from your phone. You don't have time for the long Zoom meetings, the long phone calls, the in-person meetings. You don't have time to get onto the internet, pull out your laptop, type up a whole email. Like, you need something you can literally text or message very quickly on your phone because you don't have much time to manage things when you're a mom or a stay-at-home dad, and you always gotta have your eye on those kids, right? I remember I took this baby, I was babysitting to the museum, and I'm like, all right, great. You know, there's a bench, cool. I'll sit there and just kind of let her play. This girl was running around zooming. There were a few moments that I lost sight of her little pink hoodie. I was like, shoot, where'd the pink hoodie go? And I realized I cannot look away from her for more than 5 seconds and she could be gone, right? You've got to keep an eye on those kids, especially if you're out in public. So if you are a stay-at-home mom or stay-at-home dad, I totally get it now. And I think reason number two why freelancing may be such a great option for you as a side hustle is because most freelancing platforms like Fiverr.com, my favorite one, have a phone app. All you gotta do is pull out the app and you can easily manage your orders and your messages, replying to people within seconds from your phone. All you need is cell service. You can literally work very quickly from your phone wherever you are with the kiddos. At home, at the museum, at the gym, at their practice, wherever, right? So as freelancers, you have the opportunity to choose how much work you take on, and you can manage your freelancing business very quickly from your phone. Now, moving on to the third thing that stay-at-home parents likely need from a side hustle, and that is location freedom. Kind of ties into the last one. You not only need to be able to respond to things quickly from your phone, but you need to be able to do so from anywhere, okay? Location freedom. You need to be able to be at their soccer game and be able to reply to things. You need to be able to be on vacation and reply to things. Maybe you're at their school rehearsal for something, you're volunteering, whatever you're doing, you've got to be able to do it from anywhere. Even if you're at home and the kid's napping, you need to be able to do it from the other room. So another reason side hustle freelancing is perfect for stay-at-home parents is because of that location freedom. Because most of the services we're selling as freelancers can be done from anywhere in the world with very little tools and equipment. Most of the things we're selling can be done with just a phone or just a laptop and sold and delivered with very little equipment, right? So those are the 3 reasons why I think that stay-at-home parents, I respect you guys now. I totally have a better understanding of how much time and energy it takes from you to keep an eye on these kiddos. And now I have this better understanding of, oh, you know what? It really made me realize freelancing is for more than just people like myself who have several different passions they want to pursue. Freelancing is truly perfect for people who are busy. Even if you're at home, if you are constantly busy, you need a side hustle that you can do quickly on your own time, on your own schedule, wherever you are on the go, right? So I hope that if you are a stay-at-home parent and this really resonates with you, that you open your mind, open your heart to the idea of becoming an online freelancer purely as a side hustle, right? You get to choose how much work you take on. So now that we've kind of figured out if you are in the right place, if you feel like, yes, this is me, I think I can do this, I'm ready. Now let's go ahead and brainstorm some ideas together of things that you could sell online as a freelancer. I could sit here and I could list off hundreds of things that you could sell as a stay-at-home parent. Absolutely, I could do that. But I'm really a visual learner, and I think it helps for you also to see proof of this working for other stay-at-home parents, right? So what I think the best way to share with you guys ideas is to just literally hop onto Fiverr.com, hop onto the marketplace, and I'm going to show you real life examples of what some stay-at-home parents, mothers, fathers are listing as freelancers. We're going to find some that are doing well. So that way you can see ideas of things that you could sell, and you can also get that validation that, hey, if they're doing it, I can do it. If this person who doesn't necessarily maybe have a certain degree, doesn't necessarily have a certain job, but is just someone who is like an amazing parent and passionate about that and loves it, if this person can do that truly out of their passion for that, loving being a mom, loving sharing about it, then I can do it too. So let's go ahead and hop on Fiverr.com to check out some services that people are selling so you can start to kind of get those wheels turning at things that you could sell online as a freelancer as well.
Okay, so if you go in here and you search really anything, let's say I just search motherhood, what you can do is then see some suggested topics similar. So after you search motherhood, maybe try parenting, mother, pregnancy, whatever, some are not really related. And then you can go down and look at all of these. I personally would recommend you look at ones that have sold at least 20 times and have great reviews. So for example, there's going to be a lot of writing gigs. If you go to the category here, you can see most of these are in writing articles and blogs. And then there are going to be some with like logo design, coaching, ghostwriting. You do not have to have a writing degree. You don't have to have gone to college for English major. No. People often want more relatable, authentic articles and blogs and captions from us, real people who aren't just writing out like scientific articles here. They want them to be friendly and relatable. Okay, so you can sell writing about motherhood and parenting. This person's also doing the same. Writing about parenting, pregnancy, birth, those are doing well. Those are unrelated. Writing about lactation, let's see. And a lot of these haven't made any sales, and I could probably open every single one and tell you why, but that's for another time. Okay, so those are some ideas. Let's go ahead and go into suggested parenting. Here's over 700 services available related to parenting, most of which are relating to articles and blog, but some are e-commerce, some are guest posting, some are family. So let's take a look. A lot of these, once again, articles, Amazon listings for parenting sort of items, parenting blog post. What else do we see? Some are unrelated, okay? But you can really pick out which ones truly are related and pull inspiration. So you could open one of them and sort of see the details. Like, okay, they're writing short blog posts. Okay, I can do that. They're including a couple SEO keywords, so meaning they're making one or two keywords very repetitive throughout the article so that it shows up well in Google searches and stuff for these people. And you can get an idea of what sort of things they do, how they deliver through things, what you could write in here. Just pull inspiration from these searches. I want to give you an idea of coaching. So you can not only do writing as a stay-at-home mom or dad, but you could also do coaching related to parenting. Okay, so these people are doing like relationship coaching, but you could certainly do coaching for mothers, coaching for stay-at-home fathers, you know. A lot of people don't necessarily want to go to like formal therapy, but they don't mind doing more informal life coaching with people who are just like them and have been through those same experiences, right? So you can definitely find people who niche down in all of these different types of categories. So do your searches up here. pull inspiration. And then keep in mind that you don't have to only sell things related to parenting. You can sell anything that you're passionate about, you have a hobby that brings you joy. It doesn't have to be related to parenting. You can have a few gigs related to parenting if you want, and then maybe a few that are unrelated to parenting. As a freelancer, you are allowed to be multi-passionate and pursue and sell whatever services you want, even if they are unrelated. For example, I started as a fitness freelancer, but then over time I got Forrester and it was like, go, let's do some videos together. So now I do dog videos too, like unrelated, but it's what I'm passionate about. And that really shows in the final results and what I deliver, right? So keep in mind that all of these categories up here, look through these as well and see how, if it gets you excited and gets you buzzing at all. You could do any sort of graphic design. You could do any sort of marketing if you have any skills in this. Do you like writing or translating? Do you like making videos or any sort of animation or graphics? Do you like creating music, singing, making audio beats, making voiceovers? Are you really good at the tech side of stuff and building out websites or building out email chains? Do you want to just do like general assistant work, virtual assistant? You could be someone's assistant doing a very small task for their business. Maybe you find someone who is a mom blogger, has a huge blog and a huge YouTube following, and she needs some assistant work. You could be an assistant for someone who specializes in parenting, you know? You could be into self-improvement or coaching or photography for mom sort of stuff. Like if you're a stay-at-home mom or dad and your kids are home all day too, why not do photos and videos with kid products, baby products, kid products, toys? Have people send you all these products for free, and then you just have to create content for them to use on their own website, social media, Amazon, etc. Okay, so do some searches up here and then browse all of these categories to get more ideas. And also follow me on Instagram and on YouTube here, subscribe, because I'm always sharing ideas for specific niches. Just like in today's video, I'm talking about stay-at-home moms and dads, but in the future, I'm going to talk about, you know, the best freelancing for college students, best freelancing for fitness lovers, best freelancing if you like hiking. All of these things I'm going to continue sharing on YouTube and social media, so make sure you're following me. I also on occasion offer free workshops in which to teach you what you can sell, and we go over hundreds of ideas of what you could sell and how you can niche down in them, so that by the end of the hour-long workshop you have good clarity on like what you're passionate about, what you have experience with, and how you can mesh the two together to figure out like what you can sell as a freelancer. So follow me on Instagram, because that's where I share when those workshops are happening. They're free, and you can hop on a Zoom call with me and learn hundreds of ideas of what you can sell, and then from there take action after that call to start selling. All right, you guys, I hope you found this episode helpful. I would love it if you share this with any stay-at-home parents as well. If you have a friend, family member who is like really super mom, super dad, loves being a parent, loves sharing about it, or just someone who's a parent and has a lot of other passions while also wanting to make some extra income, share this video with them. It doesn't hurt. It's a free video. Send it, hey, you know what? If I remember we talked about how you wanted to, you know, get a side hustle. Listen to this video, because maybe this is a good option for you. I'd love it if you guys share this. Thank you in advance. I have some exciting news. The doors opened for the Freelancer Academy, which is this course and group mentorship that is starting on February 1st, 2023. All you gotta do is go here, and that is where the course is going to be available to join. Now, as I've shared before, this is the first round that this is available, so I am keeping this a very small group. So it's very, very likely this is going to sell out quickly within the first week, I'm guessing, because there's so much interest in this, and I have over like 100 people already interested in this freelancing stuff with me. So if you are really feeling like 2023 is your year to build a side hustle, if it's your year to start pursuing some of these passions that really light you up, if it's your year to turn your dream into your reality, to have more freedom in your life, to be able to make money anywhere on the go, working on your own time as your own freelancing boss, if this is your time
then it's time to commit, to get a mentor like me who has made 6 figures freelancing, knows what they're doing, and is going to give you that strategy, inspiration, and daily support to help you get from zero to successfully selling as a freelancer. And that's what will happen if you join the Freelancer Academy today. If you are feeling like you just want to try the freelancing thing on your own independently, go for it, see how it goes. But I know from experience that a majority of freelancers put up a listing, hear crickets, and then they just give up. All right, you absolutely do need to have that passion behind it, but you do need to have that strategy if you're going to attract buyers to your gigs and actually sell them. So I would love to be the person that supports you on this freelancing journey to the point where you can start making extra hundreds of dollars a month or thousands of dollars a month, get to the point where you just feel a lot more successful, a lot more fulfilled with what you're doing. I would love to support you on that journey. That's a wrap for today. Thank you for being here. Please subscribe, comment if you have any questions. Give it a thumbs up if you like this video, and I will leave you with that. As always, peace and love.